Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers to August 2024 general monthly reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, who like and share my videos, because that helps my whole channel to circulate to more and more individuals who are in need of this information just like you. And again, I want to let all of you know, if you don't already, new viewers, I have a website. I do private readings, tarot, astrology, and several other things on my site if you'd like to take a look at that. And if you're interested, my website is thecreativewoman.org. Okay, Leos, let's quickly go through the transits for this month. So today I am taping, what day is it? Oh shoot, I don't even know. I think it's the 25th or 26th of July. So I'm early again. I'm back to my original, this is how I like to do it, is get them out before the 1st. Anyway, so yeah, the 25th or the 26th, I'm not quite sure. And the new moon is going to be on the 4th of August. And it's going to be in your sign, Leo, 12 degrees, 34 minutes. And also, Mercury is in retrograde, or it will be in retrograde most of the month. No, excuse me, all of the month, the whole month of August. But it's going to start the first half of the month, it's going to be in Virgo, and then the second half of the month, it will be, because it's retrograde, it will be in your sign, Leo, again, for the whole second half of August. And yes, the whole month, it is retrograde. We still have North Node is in Aries, and it's retrograde. It begins the month at 8 degrees, by the end of the month, 6 degrees. Same with Chiron. Chiron is still in Aries, and it is retrograde also this month, and it remains 23 degrees, 31 minutes all month long. The full moon will be on the 19th, and it's going to be in Aquarius, 27 degrees, 15 minutes. So that is your opposite sign. So anything you have in Leo, you might want to check and see how close it is to the full moon, because again, it's opposing Aquarius, and the full moon's in Aquarius. And also, Leos, you're probably already aware, especially if whatever planets that you have in Leo are in the beginning under 10 degrees, definitely 1 to 5 degrees, 1 to 6 degrees, around there, you definitely, no doubt, have been feeling Pluto in Aquarius. And Pluto is, it is in Aquarius still. It's retrograde, and it's at 0 degrees right now. And it will remain so all month long. Okay, like I spoke about last month, which was occurring the second half of July, which would be right now when I'm taping, and it's going to continue through most of the month. It's going to be a close conjunction. We're talking, excuse me, Mars. I need to tell you what planets, huh? Mars in Gemini, and of course Jupiter is still in Gemini, and they will remain in close conjunction most of the month, which is a big deal, because that's expansion. That is, whatever Jupiter is next to, it's going to expand the characteristics, the energies of that planet, or whatever it's next to. And in this case, it's the planet Mars. And also, Gemini has to do with communication, has to do with messages, giving and receiving. And Mars itself has to do with very passionate physical expression, expressing one's self, which would be communication too. It's going to be extra communication. So again, Mars is very passionate about, it will come out very passionately. So whatever that emotion is with that, whoever is, whether it's you or another individual around you, or the collective or whatever's going on generally in the world, we're generally going to have and see the passionate expression of Mars coming out. Again, Mars is about taking action, physical action, and expressing whatever's on your mind. And definitely with it being in Gemini and then conjunct Jupiter in Gemini, we are going to see a lot of self-expression, a lot of Mars, very passionate, and it can be even explosive expression of beliefs, of emotions, of, again, whatever that is, depending on what type of emotion it is. But it's going to be even more expressive, even more over the top than if it was just Mars in Gemini. Again, because Jupiter being right there, it expands, and it's going to expand exponentially those expressions, those physical actions. And so we can expect a big, what I'm seeing is a lot of explosive information coming out, explosive, energetic communication coming out, messages coming out this next month. Okay. But at the same time, I want to say also that Saturn obviously is still in Pisces, and it's retrograde, and it begins the month at 18 degrees, by the end of the month 16 degrees. And Saturn is that serious, it's the father figure, it's the authority figure, and it's squaring Mars and Jupiter in Gemini. And so what that means to me is we can expect a clashing of, for example, let's say the common people in the world will be clashing and expressing very expressively, explosively, Mars using Mars characteristics passionately in conflict with Saturn, the authority figures, whether it's police, whether it's the government, and it could be, if it's happening with you personally, whether you're giving or receiving, that could be with authority figures, your parents, teachers, and just a clash of that. And so, again, that's going to be very, very interesting this month, to say the least. And if that's not all, we still have Neptune in Pisces. Now, it is also retrograde. It's at 29 degrees. So where Saturn is going to be closer degree square to Mars and Jupiter, Neptune is not. But that doesn't mean that it doesn't have an effect. It definitely does. And that effect that I see is combined with the Mars and the Jupiter and even Saturn. So then Neptune, it brings in the unseen realm. It brings in my opinion, it's going to bring in facts versus fantasy. So maybe where we thought something was a fact, and this is again generally speaking, or in our individual environments, depending on what your personal chart is. So again, facts weighing facts and fantasy, being deceived, hearing the truth, those types of things. That's Neptune. It's because it's been overly fantasy oriented, illusions and all of that. And so what I am seeing again with it conjunct to Saturn and squaring Mars and Jupiter is truths coming out that will show certain things. It was fantasy, it was a lie, we were deceived, things like that. And we had illusions going on, or we were able to be eluded. This is again, I'm talking either the collective and or individually. So again, this is a huge, huge eye-opening month for all of us, and truths coming out for all of us. And I see it as a very, very positive thing. Now, of course, it might not be right in the beginning, because the clashing of Saturnian figures, who the authority figures that want to stay in authority, and then us, the common folk, who are through with that, through with being controlled. Okay, enough of that. So, Leos, let's get into your specific personal reading, and I want to start out and see astrologically what planet or astrological influence, there you go, what astrological influence is assisting you this month, Leo, besides the new moon and Mercury. And the full moon. Okay, so let's see for Leo. Sun, moon, rising, north or south node, oh, whoa, of the moon. Okay, that's one. Okay, we have two there. Let me see if there are any more before I pick those up. For Leo, what astrological energies are helping Leo this month of August? Okay, is there any more? Okay. Okay, so it's just those two. Very powerful, I have to say. Okay. So we have companionship. That's number 7. And that is in the sign of Libra. So maybe someone's moon is in Libra. Doesn't have to be. That's just a little side note there that I'm seeing. Okay, what I'm first getting is down here with the handshake. 2 different people are shaking hands. What I got is compromising. There's going to be compromises made, or there's going to be a solution between you and someone else, or you and others. You're going to come to a compromise. You're going to come to an agreement in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so I do see. I'm also seeing something about group. A group of people could be, that could be, you're enjoying group situations. You're enjoying social, what do you call that? Events, social events with other people this month as well. Okay, I'm also getting a picture of somebody, and this is a specific, it's not necessarily for everyone, but I'm getting a specific picture of a lot of people in the crowd. So it's like somewhat a huge crowd. Someone's in a huge crowd, and there's a stage. I'm not sure. I don't know. I got the word debate. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe I just got somebody's in a debate team. Okay, I'm getting a specific, someone's in a debate team, on a debate team, and you are either, you could be doing this in August. What I'm getting is school is out, but you are having a special event. If this is either high school, this could be college, but I'm getting high school or college, and it has to do with the debate team. And you are going to a special function having to do with, maybe you're in the finals of your school's debate team. You won, and now your school is going, and it's a summer event, August event. Okay, 21st. I don't know if that's correct or not, but the number 21 is coming into my head, so that could be significant for someone having to do with what I just said. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, the second card out is number 9, and it's enthusiasm, and the sign is Sagittarius. So someone could actually have a Sagittarius sun. You don't have to. But what I am getting from this enthusiasm card is that is your main feeling. You are very, very enthusiastic. You have a lot of enthusiasm this month. You are happy. You're happy-go-lucky. You are enjoying life again with groups, or at least another person, but it could be several people. You have a lot of enthusiasm and energy. And again, I'm seeing some of you with that expressing, like I was talking about the Mars expression. You're very passionate and you are ready and very enthusiastic about expressing how you see things to be, or what you see the truth to be, or speaking up, basically, where before you had kept quiet. You're not keeping quiet this month again, and it's a positive, passionate expression is what I'm feeling, because you're very, very enthusiastic and knowledgeable, yes, but very also you have a lot of high energy. Not quite excited. It could be excited, but what I mean is very positive about, and very you have a strong belief, or a strong energy. I don't know. I'm sorry, the word is not coming to me. I apologize. Well, in fact, we do have retrograde. Mercury is about ready to go on retrograde, so maybe I'm already feeling it. But anyway, okay. So if it comes to me, I will let you know. So let's move on here, Leo, and let's see what else. Someone actually that's listening here, you absolutely could have red hair. I was just drawn to the face here with red hair. Maybe you dyed it red, or it could be a reddish pink, or that maybe somebody dyed their hair, because part of it could be blonde and the other pink or red, orangish red, something like that. Somebody. I'm feeling like it's a female, but it could be a male. Okay, so your strongest energy that's assisting you is divine feminine. So what that means is, it doesn't mean this is only for the females. No, whether you're male or female, this is an energy, and the energy of the divine feminine has to do with receiving, staying open to receiving. So, for example, I'm getting with this companionship, maybe some of you are waiting for an answer, or you are waiting for someone to ask you out, or see that you are interested in them, and so you're just waiting. And also, it has to do with intuition. I was caught with the word here, intuition, facilitating our intuition and intrinsic understanding of our connection to the cosmos. So, okay, with that, your mind is being opened this month too, with some type of information that's coming in. And that could be having to do with what you are listening to on the TV, or on, well, YouTube, yes, but on your phone, or what you hear, what you read about, something like that. But yeah, expect you to get a new piece of information that opens your mind to something you never imagined possible, something you never knew existed. Okay. Oh, surrender. Well, that goes right along with the feminine. So you just surrender. So what that means to me is, again, with both of these especially, but either one of these, if you just even just had one of these, this would be, but now you have both. So this is doubly saying, especially maybe for some of you Leos, you're wanting to be in control. And so, but what this month is about is you letting go of control and just surrendering to the flow, allowing people, opportunities, information to come to you. So you just stay open and relaxed and in that allowing and grateful and thankful state of abundance I just got. Grateful and thankful state of abundance, Leos. Okay, and I'm being called to read this surrender to you. This is number 3. I can't remember. Divine Feminine is number 16. That breaks down into a 7. I wanted to say 7. 7 is a special number for some of you, and also it's a sign of synchronicity. We have 2 7s here. And so if you start seeing 777, 77, pay attention to that. Pay attention to what you're thinking about, what is going on around you, how you're feeling, because that's going to give you a key on if you're surrendering. I mean, if you are, if you're open to just receiving, or if you, you will know if you're in that open, surrendered mode and receiving mode, or if you are in that control mode and you just do whatever is necessary to adjust yourself. So that sign or synchronicity can be telling you where you're emotionally at that moment, and whether that's a good job, you're in your receiving mode, or if you just need to tweak that a bit and get back into that receiving mode. Okay, so surrender, I want to read this. The energy of surrender supports us to let go of illusionary control and yield to the flow of love and life. Love and life. There you go. So this is your big energy. This is your main theme, is what I'm getting, Libras. This is your main theme. These two are your main theme for this month. And also that will, you staying in this, surrendering and in your receiving mode, that will encourage this enthusiasm, or that will give you enthusiasm, because you will see things coming towards you and you will have new revelations. Again, that something's going to open your mind up, and so you're being asked to prepare yourself for something that's incoming, that you deserve, that is necessary for you, but you must be in that open, receiving, non-controlling, letting go mode, just going with the flow. And for those of you that are single, in wishing for a companion or wishing for someone that you have your eye on to respond to your, in kind, then also just stay and wait. Stay open, go with the flow. Wow, friendship, 22. So definitely you have companionship, friendship is on the horizon. And of course, you're going to be very enthusiastic and very happy about this. And you will be very thankful that you waited and stayed balanced in your energy and kept using your intuition and just allowing things to happen instead of trying to take control and make things happen. Let that go this month, especially this month. The energy of friendship supports our intrinsic desire for connection with others based on mutual affection and appreciation. Yes. So for those of you who, even, you could be already in a relationship, and maybe it's been a little bit of a rocky road, a rough patch that you've been through, both of you. But this month, you're going to rekindle that friendship and reconnect with that companion, that friend. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be just a friend, either or a new. If you're single or desiring, you have your eye on somebody. All of that looks good, as long as you don't try and control the situation. Don't do that. Don't do that. Leos. Okay, so let's see. All right, well, let's take this and see what else does Leo need to know. What else does Leo need to know? 22 is also a master number, and that is another sign of synchronicity for you. Okay. Anything in this deck for Leos that they need to know? Okay, right there. Oh, wow, look at that. Okay, well, a partnership for the new age. It is time to welcome it. This is number 30. And so you also have 3-3, because you have surrender, which is a 39. That breaks down into a 3-30. So 303 or 33 threes. So absolutely. So Leos, you are a new partnership or a rekindled maybe. Again, if you're already in a relationship, it's getting closer. So partnerships are definitely well, and that's Libra as well. That's the 7th house, is the house of partnerships. And so again, that could be friendship, that could be romantic, that could be business partners for some of you. It's going to be different for all of you. Okay. But again, partnerships, friendships, and surrendering that control is all of your big, that's your recommendation, of course. You don't have to, I'm not, just giving you suggestions on what that is saying for you. But this month, if you choose to do that, you will definitely benefit from sitting back and just going with the flow. Because what I'm getting is whatever type of partnership that is, or person that is going to or desires to come towards you, you're giving them the space to be able to do so. And that's why you take that receiving, going with the flow, and just letting them come to you, and watch, they will come to you. They will have the space to be able to choose to come to you. And things are all going to work out. Okay, so let's see what we're at here. Let me just get a couple of, I know I'm kind of 29 minutes. I'm making it a little longer. Let's see, Leo, really quick, if there's any tarot cards that want to come out having to do with this. Because what I'm getting for this group anyway is, and it might not necessarily, be all of you, but that in the past you've been in the control seat, and so you're trying to force things to happen with this partnership, again, whatever type of partnership this is, and it hasn't been working well. And so it's actually your friendship has been suffering because of it. And so now it's time for you to take a new approach, a different approach, and Yeah. Okay. The Two of Swords, what I'm getting with this is what I just said. Many of you already consciously know that. And because this, I'm seeing you as the Two of Swords, that this is where you are, and you are realizing, and if you haven't already, you will soon realize that you're intuitively getting the need for you to step back, that you've been trying to push and control the situation, and it's been actually constricting it, stopping it from moving. And so I'm just getting that this is you, and you've either already figured that out once you're listening to this, and this is just confirmation for you, or you will figure that out. And it's up to you just to stay calm and peaceful and take care of yourself and watch and wait, basically. Watch and wait. Okay. So, Leos, that's all I have for you now. I thank you so much for allowing me to read for you for this August. And I hope this was helpful. Until next time. Bye.